Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Windy, I know, but that is the least of my worries. I came south today because up north it's more than windy. So I am down 23 with my friend Clayton, who is on the other side of the truck. We're just getting ready. We are going to look for some fish. Once I left that truck, I realized just how windy it is, but luckily the wind is pushing the water up in here. I've got a trail to walk down. It is not early. It's just right before noon, actually. We kind of threw this together at the last minute. This is actually my second time out today. I woke up at 4 this morning, saw a small window of opportunity. I went to go look for bass. It didn't work out. We're kind of into the new moon right now. So solar noon, which would be this, is probably going to work out better, maybe. Yeah, up where I'm at in Belle Chasse and a little further north of that, there is bad weather. It's a red letter day, sort of. When you look at the weather forecast in red letters, it says marginal risk of severe weather. Now, last night they had it looking really bad, and when I woke up this morning it had changed. It doesn't look as bad, but down here is the best. It's going to be up to about 75, 76 degrees down here. It's kind of sunny right now, windy, but not freezing. Here we are. Bit of a mud party, as you can see, but the water doesn't look near as muddy as the ground. Because I knew it would be windy back here and maybe dirty water, which I'm surprised it's not that dirty, I only brought 2 rods. One to fish shrimp that I have had since yesterday, and the other one is a popping cork. Got an artificial on there, a matrix tiger bait. Might switch that to have just a shrimp. I think that's what's going to be productive. Just like previous videos, I'm going very simple, super simple here. I'm going to tie the lead at the end. I'm using 2 ounces right now. Good ways up above the lead, not super far above it, but you want to make sure your loop is not going to go down to the lead. We're going to tie a loop is what we're doing. I went and did it. I just absolutely went and did it. I was like, wait a minute, I was supposed to film that. So yeah, I've cow hitched a 2 octopus to that loop. That's what I went and did. Dead shrimp. I've caught a lot of fish at this particular spot on artificials, but this is not that kind of day. This is that kind of day where you give in to the dead shrimp. Oh, homeboy is hooked up. Look at that. Yeah, little drum.
Little convict.
That is good. That is good news. I'm going to take this matrix off here and put a piece of shrimp on this jig head. I'm watching my rod. The wind is moving the tip fiercely, making me think there's a bite, but I can't be sure if it's a bite or just the wind. I think it's just the wind.
Like those corks?
Yeah, when they're on sale. Otherwise they're a little overpriced. They are good. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Came off. Gotcha. Nope. Gotcha. Yes, gotcha. Wasn't sure for a second. I saw the bite. Line went so limp. He was coming in on me. was like starting to smell something funky and getting confused. Like, where's that coming from? Smelled like elephant dung. And I just discovered that it's the water in these PVC pipes. It smells like mosquito juice. There we go. Nice rat red. He might be just barely a squeaker, 16 inches. Wow. So far, better than yesterday. We didn't even see a redfish yesterday, and I was as far south as Venice. The wind is far worse than yesterday, though. I'm gonna let this one go, even though he might be a keeper. He's pretty small otherwise. I know this wind is absolutely horrendous. It might be rendering the video garbage, but sometimes in southeast Louisiana, you don't stop fishing just because it's blowing. If this is blowing out of the north, we might not come to this spot, but it's not out of the north. It's out of the southwest, right? Yep. That means it's blowing water into here rather than taking it out. So fishing is still doable. Making a video, however, could be garbage, but we're catching fish. Nothing special yet, but we've both caught fish. Gotcha. Convict. That's a black drum for me. Definitely not a keeper though. This water is really starting to crank through here right now, and there's fish breaking in it. Basically just putting a shrimp. Oh, see that? Little rat red kept topping right there. Just putting the shrimp right into this channel here where the water's moving through. I gotta hold the rod because I cannot see the bites in this wind if I put it in a holder. Plus, got mosquito juice flavored water in those PVC pipes, and I'm getting that all over me. If I was married, my wife would take the water hose to me before I came inside. Finally, we waited a good while. It's been a while before any bites. I was beginning to wonder what was going on. Just had to wait. There's another puppy drum. Not even a keeper. Again, we had to wait. The wind is dying down a little bit, but I had to wait about 20 minutes for this bite. Seems to be less fish coming through here, but again, it's another puppy drum. At least he didn't swallow the hook. So far so good. It's fun. Haven't got anything big enough to keep, but having fun. All right, guys, I had enough of the wind, but now you know why I went down there in the first place. Not a north wind, even though it was a really high wind, a little difficult to fish. It was the right wind to fish. Now you know why you should fish a southwest wind. A southwest wind can be what's best sometimes. It's not cold. It might dirty up the water, but it's gonna, for this spot, this particular spot, it was pushing the water with the tide, bringing fish in there. We didn't get any keepers, but had fun catching fish, and that's the name of the game, catching fish, right? You never know what you're gonna find at the end of the road. Not quite the end of the rainbow, but look at that. They have been here a long time. Someone did a bit of butchering down here. Looks like cow bones. Yeah, you're right, guys. Gonna go get out of the wind right now, so I'm gonna say this: thanks for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'll see you next time. Wow. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right.